My name is Kyle Archer. I have made it my mission to challenge the balancing nature of mystery and truth. Words become foundational pieces to the void of sentence fragmentation. Deciphering analytical word rhythm has become survival instinct. This is the new world. This is my destiny. This is enough for conversation.
Action. I feel like if you have shades on, I needed to do something too, you know?
Yeah. Well, I figured I'd start it out this way until you give you a grandiose intro.
Oh, you know about my grandiose intro?
No, I just sort of assumed.
No, I was finally hoping that I got somebody on that actually watches my show. Yeah.
Yeah, alright. Cool. All right.
Oh, this is gonna get intense, isn't it?
No, I've got a sailor's mouth.
Yeah. This episode is gonna rock.
Oh!
Oh, let's get it started.
No.
Welcome everyone watching on your wonderful, beautiful, hopefully charismatic screens that you're viewing for another studious and excellent episode of Enough for Conversation. I'm your host, Kyle Archer, where I dive into the realm of words and what they mean to me, us, and most importantly, you. I have a wonderful, awesome guest this evening for Enough for Conversation. Please help me welcome the world's tallest, shortest man, Stefan Triveri.
Yeah! What an intro.
Yes!
What an intro.
Yes! I forgot to mention, we have a live studio guest member too. Just one single person. Yeah. I'm not gonna give you their name. Woo!
There he is.
Oh, you got the duct tape off. Oh, cool.
Oh.
Alright.
Alright, well, we'll
fix
later.
that. Anyways. Welcome. Oh, is it? Woo! Yeah, it's off time. Yeah, I was doing that.
I feel like we should say this episode is brought to you by Nalgene.
Nalgene. Oh, you got a sponsor for the episode.
I do.
Nice.
I reached out. I said, "Hey, I'm on this show, Kyle Archer."
Wonderful. Yeah.
And they were like, "Oh my God, we got."
They were like, "Nalgene, we got you. We got you.
It's
you're
perfect for that lifetime warranty. You
know,
if you ever break it, you get a new one.
You break it,
no
you
matter
don't
what.
buy it, you just get a new one. I love that.
For free.
I love that.
And
shout out Nigene.
You don't even have to. You can just break it yourself.
I heard the workers. I don't know if this is true, but I heard the workers over at Nigene have really bad hygiene.
Oh man.
Yeah, never brush their teeth.
That's gross.
Yeah.
Luckily, they don't make toothbrushes.
Thank goodness.
Or
mints. Or mints. Yeah.
No, I wouldn't trust that.
We gotta update their business plan. Well, enough diddle-daddle about Nigene. Shout out to Nigene one more time.
Nigene?
Yes.
Nalgene.
Nalgene?
Nalgene.
Nalgene.
Maybe it is Nigene. I don't know.
I don't know either.
I've always said
it's
no.
your sponsor.
That's just what I thought.
Yes. Rock! That's our word.
Nalgene's rock.
Moving on! So you brought it back. Rock! Yes,
All
I told you this episode was gonna rock. Rock, let's go ahead and begin. What does the word rock mean to you?
Rock means no.
No, finish that thought. I wasn't ready for that.
They're not ready for it yet.
Oh.
Needless to say, I'm going to bring it back at some point.
Okay.
What does rock mean to me?
Yeah, what does rock mean to you?
Well, it means one of the three types of main rocks. One being igneous, two being metamorphic, three being sedimentary. Is that right? Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Sure right.
And I just want to clarify that you knew that from our third grade rock lesson, not because of the 5 minutes of research you did right before we started filming. Is that correct?
It's one of the things that I remember from science class.
Yes.
One of the few. The
Good.
Other being that the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell.
Well, I mean, that's just common knowledge, you know.
Yeah. Everybody
metamorphic is the powerhouse of the rock.
Yeah.
So that's what I heard.
I really wish genres of rock music were based off of actual rocks.
Yes.
They sort of are. You got metal.
Yeah, why isn't that?
I don't know.
I think that you could argue that metal is a form of a more denser, harder rock.
Yeah.
Or a shinier rock, if you would say.
Yeah.
I think you could find an argument somewhere in there.
I totally avoided the question though. What was the question?
What does rock mean to you?
Rock to me means everything.
Everything.
I'm not even kidding. I'm being totally serious.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm a musician.
Yeah.
Rock is my favorite style of music. As you know, as you can see.
I'm inserting some crazy guitar solo riff in that pop. Oh yeah! Wait, I'll do the drums.
Well, you know what's funny, man? Is we kind of did that at the last time I saw you was when we did the Almost Too Late show.
You know what's actually
My
funny?
episode.
I was going
That
to bring
the
this
last
up
time I saw you.
eventually. You are officially the first returner guest from the Almost Too Late
Yes.
show into this extension of the Almost Too Late show.
I'm complete.
So congratulations, you've lived a full life. We're going to kill you at the end of this episode.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Thankfully, I have my Nalgene.
Yes, thank
So
you.
then at least I'll be
Nalgene.
hydrated.
Yeah, which is a lifetime warranty, so we're just going to get another one of you. So if you see Stefan Triveri waddling around the streets of Pittsburgh or any other city at any given time, it's not this one. It's a different
copy.
Nalgene.
Nalgene is actually taking over the world. It's kind of like the World's End.
Yeah, it's like Skynet of water. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. That also brings me up to another point too. Rock is one of our first words that has really a duo meaning. You know, we could really talk about rocks on the surface of the earth, or we could talk about rock as in the music industry. Mm-hmm. And we have a short period of time, so I want to try to get both of those points. So let's go ahead and dive into like the earthly rock first.
Yeah, I know less about that. We'll get
I do too.
super quick.
If this podcast has taught me anything, it has taught me that I know absolutely nothing about anything.
Same here, man.
Fantastic. So let's talk about some rocks and spread the words, wisdom, and wiseness, wish of full of wonders.
Well, I think we should break them down.
Yes.
Starting with my favorite igneous rock.
Igneous is my favorite too.
Because it's so like rare and cool.
It is.
Yeah.
It's the prettiest and weirdest rock, and I think it has the best name too.
Igneous.
I have a playlist called Igneous Rocks, and it's literally just a bunch of like 2000 to 2010 indie rock.
Really?
Yeah, so we're talking like Small Pools, we're talking like as I'm blanking on every single possible band on that.
I do that too. It's like, hey, what songs do you know? It's like
literally
I don't know any.
all of them, but none of them come to
I
mind.
don't know a single song.
It's a great playlist. It's one of my favorite playlists that I have. But Igneous Rocks, that's really all I know about Igneous Rocks is
that they are igneous.
they're cool.
Well,
Yeah,
they come
igneous.
from-
They're not ignorant. They're igneous.
They come from lava, magma.
Yeah?
But they're cooled. I
Okay.
know that.
Yeah.
I got that from the 5-minute research.
Yes. You know, that's
Which
why I
is
brought you
so
on
cool.
for this specific episode
Yeah.
of Word, is because I know that
And-
you are the super dude on rocks.
I am.
Like that description.
I liked to collect rocks at one point.
Dude, I collected rocks too.
That's not true. I don't.
Oh,
but
man, you got me so excited.
there were like a few sometimes I collect because I wanted to be a Power Ranger and I was like, oh, it's like my like morpher, you know.
Yeah.
That's why. I'd find like a green rock. I'd be like, that's the move.
That's the one I have right
was
there.
what I did.
You know, Thanos loves rocks too.
He does.
He had all the rocks.
He's got the 5, 6.
6.
That's the thing.
6, yeah.
He's a Marvel guy.
6.
I'm a DC guy.
Oh,
so
man.
that could be a
I
whole
forgot
other
about
thing.
that.
Yeah.
Superman hates rocks.
He does. He hates those green
He doesn't.
rocks. That's his one
What's
thing.
the deal with that, by the way? Can you break that down, like what his rock relationship is? Because I don't think anybody in the world gets it.
Okay, kryptonite. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Kryptonite, a rock.
Green?
From Krypton. For some reason, it's the one thing that can neutralize a Kryptonian.
Right.
Why?
Which is the thing that was
don't
on there.
remember why.
Okay, cool.
I don't remember why it is that it affects them. I'm failing in my DC knowledge here.
That's okay.
I don't know.
I have no DC knowledge, and nothing makes sense in this rock world.
So we're at
yeah.
igneous, and we'll get what's next is metamorphic.
Yeah, metamorphic.
All I know is that it transforms. It's like other rocks become different rocks.
What they do is a
transform.
rock begins and it's born after a dad rock and a mommy rock
Right.
fall in love.
Well, they don't have to love each other.
They don't have to love each other.
They don't have to love each other.
Sometimes there's one night rocks. Sometimes, they go to a rock club and things get a little bit rocky.
That was a good pun.
Thank you. A little pebble falls out and it realizes that, hey, I don't want to be like my mom rock or my dad rock, and they change into a different rock.
They're forming their own path.
Yes, and that's what they do.
Metamorphic
That's the
rock.
beauty of metamorphic rock.
Yes.
What's the last one?
Sedimentary.
Sedimentary. This one, I feel like this rock makes you cry.
It makes me cry because I don't remember what the fuck it is.
Me either.
I don't remember at all.
And that concludes our lesson.
I think
on
it's
part...
made out of like sediments. I just remembered.
That
It's
makes
like,
sense.
Like different things, which is like kind of the same thing.
What's the coolest rock that you've ever seen? That comes to your mind first.
I have no idea.
Not like if you were to describe one rock that stuck with you forever.
I I don't know if I've seen many rocks.
Do you believe that rocks exist?
I don't
Is that what
think
I'm
so.
hearing?
I think
no.
it's a conspiracy.
It's definitely a fallacy.
Probably the only thing I can think of is this, like, I don't even think it was a natural rock. It was almost kind of looked like a stalactite kind of thing.
Yeah.
Stalagmite, one of those.
Yeah.
But it was green.
Had a
And I
sharp
think-
point?
Well, it was more of just like a rock, like a regular, but it was like it was just like jagged and shit.
Yeah,
but
no,
it wasn't
no, I
like
mean-
it wasn't like pointy. And
Right.
I honestly think I got it at the Carnegie Science Center.
Oh, that's cool.
When I was like in
That's cool.
5th grade.
I really like those rocks that are. It's like a crystallized one. It looks like kind of like a little concave one with like little crystals on the inside, kind of
Yeah.
purple. But whenever they like chop them in half,
Yeah.
and there's like a small slate of a rock. Those ones are the best ones, I think.
You know what sucks is I'm sure I'm gonna go home later. I'm gonna be like, oh, I'm sure there was gonna be some kind of rock
Yeah,
that was
you're like,
really
ah!
important to me, and I'm gonna be like, how did I not talk about it on the show?
Every single time. Actually, I have one final rock fact. It's one of the
All right.
coolest informations, knowledgeable and informative. Figure out the words and then put them in my mouth about a rock. It's a special man-made-ish type of rock called coquina. It is in St. Augustine. It's so cool. It's actually really a lot of. I'm going into like my nerd history of it, but what coquina is? It's I want to say clay, seashells, red rock, and maybe cement or pebbles. There might be another ingredient somewhere in there, but they basically put all of these together and built kind of like cement walls to put around a fort in St. Augustine. But before they put it together, they dipped like the seashells in some type of like an acid. So whenever people would climb the walls, they would get a poison after they got cut and scraped, and they would die after they tried to climb over
That's
the
cool
walls.
as hell, bro.
Isn't it? It's
That's
so cool.
so cool.
Yeah, that's the only.
That's a cool fact.
Yeah. Coquina. Only St. Augustine, born and raised.
Sounds like cocaine.
Mm-hmm. That's why they built it.
Don't do drugs, kids.
Yep. Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Which brings me to our second sponsor of this episode, cocaine.
And Nalgene.
Now, Gene, if you put 2 and 2 together, you might
get-
die.
You know what's also good about rocks makes me think of Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Okay.
You know?
Why's that?
Because when Toph learns how to metal bend and she finds like the little purified version, like little left things of, I can't speak.
It's okay. I can't either.
There's a little bit of rock left basically in
Yeah.
the steel, and then she learns how to bend the metal, and she becomes the first metal bender.
Oh.
That's like where I'm like, you know what, that's cool.
That rocks.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Ah,
Wait,
yeah.
I had a really good pun.
Yeah.
I was on a hike with a couple of my friends from high school, and I know that all of them definitely watch this religiously, so you'll get this. I'm gonna send that clip to him eventually. But we were hiking in Tennessee, and we hit this bottom patch where it was literally just like a river full of rocks, like just giant rocks over there. And the whole group is quiet. There's like a bunch of people kind of in this area, like other hikers walking, and this entire area is just dead silent. And I break the silence by saying, "Man, this place rocks." And I got like 8 chuckles out of people just who did not know who I was, and all of my friends are like, "Don't give him that. Don't give him a confidence
They're
boost."
like, ah, man.
I was living my best.
I thought you were
my
gonna
best
say
life
you
out there.
farted.
No, I wish.
That
I
would
wish.
have been pretty funny.
I should have
funny.
farted on a rock and threw it at somebody. It's got to do something.
That's a great move.
Yep.
Great move.
Yep. Learn
Right.
that. It's the new egging houses. Just fart on a rock and.
Farting out rocks.
Yeah.
Or farting on rocks.
It's the new
And
stink
it carries
bug.
the
Yeah.
smell.
It's the new stink bug.
This went downhill.
It did really
Super
fast.
well. Let's move on to the music.
Yes, thank you.
Of rock.
Yes, music of rock.
The greatest of all genres.
Yes.
In my opinion.
I disagree. I think Bollywood is, but
Bollywood.
we'll go into.
I was gonna say I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah, that's totally fine. So rock genre,
Yes.
born and raised in, what is it? Cleveland, Ohio,
The only place.
Yeah.
The birthplace of rock.
where dreams come true. Some places say it's Orlando. They're wrong.
I was told Cleveland is where dreams go to die, but
It's where
apparently I'm wrong.
it's where dreams are put through the shredder, like the guitar shredder, not like.
Yeah.
Fuck, I messed that up. Damn it. Damn it.
The
Yeah, we got it.
that.
So, what does rock mean to you?
Rock means to me that I'm gonna be hydrated with my Nalgene water.
Yes!
So. No.
Thank you,
that's it.
Nalgene water. I'm gonna go off camera for
Seriously.
definitely. Yeah, no.
I like. I don't. feel like I'm blanking on who said this. I think it's either Dave Grohl or Jack Black.
Okay.
I think it's Dave Grohl. But I like to think, because he said, I'm trying to make it seem like I said this.
I'm pretty sure you did say this. They stole it from you.
It's like that Office quote where it's like, you missed 100% of the shots you don't take.
Yeah.
Wayne Gretzky. Michael Scott.
Yeah.
As long as you rock hard enough, everything will be okay.
Yeah.
If you just rock hard enough, everything will be okay.
I think that's a wise quote to live by. If you pull anything from this podcast, it's that Nalgene is the best water to drink. What is it?
Nalgene.
Nalgene is the best water to drink. Yeah. I think before we bring on any sponsors, I should probably figure out how to say their sponsor name right.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't really send you a notice. Kind of surprised you with it.
You did. You hit me like a ton of rocks and bricks like that.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
The puns are legendary right now.
No, they're bad. They're bad. With rock, everybody that has a love and a devotion to rock, I don't get me wrong, I do love rock. It's not like my number one completely, but I think everybody who appreciates rock has like a top 5 type of list of rockers. Yeah. So break down who are yours? Not in no specific order, unless you have it.
What I'm gonna say is like, rock is kind of like it's just the umbrella, right?
Yeah.
You've got so many different types of music.
Coined by Rihanna. Yes.
Yes. Shine bright like a diamond.
Diamond is a rock. Oh my God! I think we can. Okay, I gotta get Rihanna on this podcast next.
Damn, she's the next guest.
Yes, she is.
But you've got your alternative rock, you've got your punk rock, you've got metal. You've got indie rock, whatever.
Yeah.
Post rock.
Dad rock.
Yeah. Yacht rock.
Yeah. Rock.
Viking metal.
Ancient Mesopotamian rock.
I think that's a thing.
It's whenever they took physical rocks and clacked them together, and they made some pretty cool tunes.
Damn.
Yeah, their voice was awful.
It's like the OG of spoons.
Yeah, they just didn't have auto-tune then,
No.
Yeah, they made it.
We don't need that.
No, we don't. So top 5.
Top 5 bands?
I mean, just kind of rockers. Like what comes to your
bands
mind?
that rock the hardest, man. It's hard not to say AC/DC being
You're right.
one of the greatest rock bands
You're
ever.
absolutely right.
This is gonna be the legends that I'm saying. These might not be typically my favorite bands.
That's fine.
But I'm gonna say bands that rock the hardest: AC/DC, Pantera.
Yep.
I'm gonna say the Foo Fighters. I'm gonna say Nirvana.
That's good. Oh
And
yeah, Nirvana just kind of goes all out.
Man, I could keep going.
Yeah.
Pearl Jam, Soundgarden.
There's so many.
Did I already say Yellow Card?
No, you didn't. Yeah.
Alkaline Trio.
Keep going.
I just saw them, so.
It's funny that you're wearing. Did you wear the shirt in preparation for rock?
I did. I was like, what band shirt do I have that rocks the hardest?
That's
definitely this one.
That's why I wore this one.
And it's spooky season.
Yeah, that's why I wore this one.
That goes. Can we get a round of applause for Kyle and his amazing pineapple sunglasses?
I call this shirt my pineapple cool shirt.
It's so goddamn cool. Honestly.
Thank you.
That's awesome.
I got it from a friend. Shout out Jack Bocelli for giving me this shirt. He's actually the one that gave it to me. And that story, real quick, before we go back into rocks, is I've just noticed that you haven't been drinking from the mug that I've been giving you this whole entire time. Is that?
Shut up.
Okay.
Don't kill me.
Okay. Okay. Do you want me to cut that or?
Yeah. Okay. I'm a little afraid right now, honestly.
Yeah, you're kind of tense. It's goosebumps. Yeah, look out there real quick. We good?
There's a guy across.
Yeah. Is that a red laser on your chest?
Oh fuck.
Yeah. There was a guy, Jack Bocelli, my old roommate, great friend. He just recently moved to Philly, and whenever he was kind of going through all his stuff and moving on from our last house to move forward, he had this shirt, this right here, and he was literally basically holding it over trash, ready to throw it away. And right before he released his grip from this, he had one final thought that said, "You know who would like this shirt that I was about to throw into a trash can? Kyle." And I said yes.
That's great.
That's this shirt story.
That's commitment.
It is. I gotta say, for my rock bands, I go through mini rock bursts. See, I'm an EDM type of guy, and very pop. That's that's just my vibe, my world. But whenever I go through kind of rock hits, I'm just 80s rock through and through.
Def Leppard.
Yeah, like Motley Crue, Poison, Twisted Sister, dude.
I love the 80s.
Dude,
My 80s kind of goes more into the synth wave.
Okay, yeah.
Because like synth wave is like what they wished the 80s sounded like.
Yeah.
You know? It's not really what it sounded like, but
I think it's what everybody like tags to the 80s, whether it is or isn't. Yeah. And it's coming back too.
It is.
It's coming
back. It really
back.
is.
Yeah.
And I gotta say though, like the thing about rock is that you don't have to play rock music to rock.
You don't.
Look at Taylor Swift.
You can headbang
She
to
rocks.
Taylor Swift.
Dua Lipa, she rocks. Billie Eilish kind of ventures into the rock a little bit.
Yeah, she's like an igneous rock.
Which one? Billie
Eilish. I think if we
honestly, that kind of fits.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Wait, all right. So last thing here, because that just gave me a spark, and then we're gonna have to close out the show.
I can keep going.
I know, right? It flies by every single time. If we were to compare, I think this is gonna bring this full circle, this full rock.
Yes.
If we were to tag bands to one of the 3 categories of a rock, can we do that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll go off of my actual favorite bands.
Okay.
Some that I have mentioned, some I haven't.
Okay.
We're gonna start with Angels and Airwaves.
Angels
Right.
and Airwaves. That's got to be Metamorphic. I'm gonna say that.
I would agree.
Okay.
I'm gonna go Metamorphic. Let's go with Coldplay.
Coldplay.
I'm gonna say.
Do you want to count down? Like 3, 2, 1. Igneous. Ooh,
I
sedimentary.
would say I can't even say that one.
Sedimental.
Element.
Sandman rock.
Sandman. They're like maybe like some limestone or like some sandstone.
Would you consider sand a rock?
Yes.
I would too.
Yeah.
I would too.
Because it's like you got like sand in your pants when you're at the beach. You know, it's like irritating.
Yeah.
I hate sand. It gets everywhere.
Yeah.
It's coarse and rough.
Yeah. That's why they always got to say blow my rocks off, right?
Did you get that reference?
No, I didn't. I missed it.
Attack of the Clones.
Oh man, I missed it.
Yeah.
I've been out of the Star Wars world for a while.
Yeah.
Ever since
like in it and not.
Ever since I saw the 9th episode, whenever Kylo and Rey kissed, I have never been more mad at a franchise.
They messed up, man.
And it killed my entire Star Wars fandom.
Finn and Rey. That was the move.
It was.
It was the move.
It was.
They were building to it.
It was.
Okay, so we got. I said Angels. I said Coldplay.
Yep.
Let's go with. You probably never heard of the Night Game, but we'll give them a nice.
No. You showed me the Night Game.
I did.
Yes, you did. The outfield.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When was that?
I posted a thing on my Instagram. Give me song recommendations.
I did.
And you blasted it like 6 times with the out game. The fucking Night Game.
Yeah. I love that so much. I'm going with Igneous there.
I think so too. I just feel like
Igneous
is more like
I just feel it
softer-ish, vibier rock. Let's go out of the box here.
All right.
Let's think of some different artists that aren't specifically in the rock genre. Yes. Immediately the first one I thought of was Pat Benatar, but that's
why?
One of the queens of rock.
Pat Benatar.
I'd put her in sedimentary.
Yes.
Sedimentary. Sakafalaka rock. Oh, I got a notification. Was that you? We're trying to do a podcast over here.
Hey.
You just kind of quiet down.
I sent the email out. You could have used your email notifications.
It's not really I'm doing something over here, and my computer's over there to make noise. You know what? I'm done with you.
I'll kill myself.
I know you.
Oh
will.
my god.
That was violent. There's a lot of death on here. You know how he's gonna kill himself?
With a nice Nalgene water bottle. That's how he's gonna do it.
I was gonna say he gets stoned, but that works too. Oh man! All right. Well, we lost track of time, train of thought, and I think I've had enough of this conversation. So, my last final question for you, Stefan Triveri. After this sweaty, I don't know if you're sweating. It's really hot in here right now. But
I'm always sweaty.
Oh, man, that's what I wanted to hear. After this euphoric, sweaty,
great word.
Wonderful conversation about rock and both dimensions of this wonderful word.
Yes.
Moving on for the rest of your life from this point forward, what do you see your relationship as with rock?
It's gonna be my life, that's for one.
Yes.
That's a serious answer. Quick plug, Stefan Triveri on Spotify, Apple Music, all the rest. New album coming out soon.
Oh, we don't do plugs. We're gonna cut that immediately. Yep. But no, go check it out whenever it comes out. When's it dropping?
I don't know yet, it's not done.
All right, well.
Done. But, we're gonna rock out with
our sock out.
With my sock out.
Sock on. If you don't rock out with socks on, you're doing it wrong. Unless you speak Klingon.
We're chillaxing with our socks on.
Live long and prosper, baby.
That's all we're doing.
This has been enough for conversation. Thank you,
Yes.
Stefan Triveri, for joining us. That's it.
Thanks for having me, man.
Have a great, wonderful night. We'll see you next week whenever I bring on a next guest with another word. Hopefully it's Rihanna. Now, Gene. Did I say it right?
You said, yeah. You
Let's
did.
go! That's how you end it.
Gene.
That's how you end
Yeah.
it. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Have a great night.